let's have a look at the B part of Kerry Polka. It's kind of cool because the endings are what we have learned already. We only have a little bit of a new spot at the beginning and at the 5th bar again of the B part. So we have. You see, it's very, very similar, only the first measure is different. So instead of going F sharp, A, B, A, like we did in the A part, we're gonna go F sharp, 3rd finger A, F sharp, E. This whole bar takes place on the E string, looks like this. Let's give that a try. Be sure to leave your 1st finger down when you go to your 3rd finger. 1, 3, see I still got my 1 down, 1, and then E. Let's try that. Ready, set, here we go. Yeah, let's do that one more time just for practice. F sharp, ready, set, go. Now we're going to continue on E, D, B, A. We already know that bar from the A part, right? Ready, go. Right, that is our measure 4. So we had E, D, walk to 1st finger, B, A. That's kind of neat. Here are those 2 bars together. Looks like this. Did you notice that when we put those 2 bars together, there are 2 open E strings in a row? 1, 3, 1, E, E, 3, 1, A. Yeah, that's how it works when you stick the 2 together. One ends with an E and the other one starts with an E, and you get 2 side by side. Let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. Walk to 1. Let's do that again. Ready, set, here we go. Now this part is really cool. The 1st ending and the 2nd ending of the B part are the same as in the A part. So the first time you go, just like you did in the A part. And then in the B part you have. Sounds familiar, right? I hope so. Let's see if we can put that together. We're going to do F sharp, A, F sharp, E, E, D, B, A, and dum, bum, ba, da, da, dum. Let's try that much. First half of the B part. And 1, 2, here we go. Right, see, this is the part where you leave your 3rd finger down, right? That 1st ending, 3, E, E, 3, 1, A. And so in this 1st line of the B part, you actually go E, D, B, A. You do that twice. It's something, something, E, D, B, A, something, something, E, D, B, A. It's kind of nice. Let's do that again, this 1st line of the B part. 1, and ready, go. here's how the second line goes. You can probably guess. It's the same. That thing we had already, and then we have the ending of the A part. Okay, so let's try that second half of the B part. F sharp A, F sharp E, da 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 da. Let's try that. Ready, set, here we go. A. Cool. Now let's talk about the ending here. So the first time you can see in the first ending, there's E, D, D, E. So that's our backward sandwich from the A part, right? Now the second time it just goes E, D, D, and there's a half note of D right there. So in this spot, that second ending is something that we do when we are going to end the tune. E, D, D. Now if we're going to repeat, either to repeat to the B part, E, D, D, E, we do that sandwich because the E is going to lead us into that F sharp that we're starting our B part with. E, D, D, E, F sharp A, F sharp E, E. Now if you want to, you can also do this the second time through. So you can do your first ending twice instead of your second ending, and that will allow you to play the whole tune again with a little pickup. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to play the last line of the B part and then repeat back to the A part. Like I said, you could do the second ending even if you're going to repeat it, but this is kind of nice. Here I go from bar 13, repeating back to the beginning of the tune, so back to bar 1 after that. Here I go. So you can use that E to just turn back around to the top of the tune. Again, you don't have to do that, but I kind of like to. Let's now play through 2 times of the B part and end on our second ending. So this would be the last time through the tune. Fiddle tunes are often played more than once in a row. Like imagine you've got a big repeat sign at the end of the whole thing, like in the way that O Come Little Children does in the Suzuki method, where you've got a repeat sign and then you do the whole thing again. Just like that. So it's very similar to that. Fiddle tunes can often be played lots and lots of times in a row, depending if you're playing for somebody dancing and they want to just keep dancing. So sometimes you switch to another tune too. So for right now, we're just going to play it as written in the B part 2 times. Here we go. 1, 3, 1, E. Okay, so we're going to go at the speed of 1, 3, 1, E. Ready? Set, here we go.